Andrew Tate denied appeal, shocking updates on high-profile human trafficking case. Andrew Tate is not escaping house arrest anytime soon, because, this time, the allegations leveled against him are way too serious. Welcome back to our channel, folks. In today's video, we have some jaw-dropping updates on the Andrew Tate human trafficking case. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on this high-profile drama. Let's dive in. Things just got even more intense in the Andrew Tate saga. The former UK reality TV star and his brother have been dealt a major blow in their appeals for release, have been shockingly denied by the judge. Can you believe it? These two are now stuck in house arrest, and the drama is far from over. Legal experts and followers of the case saw this coming from a mile away. Once a decision is made, it's incredibly rare for the courts to reverse it. The denial of their appeal emphasizes the gravity of the charges they face, including organized crime, human trafficking, and even rape. Things are going from bad to worse for the Tate brothers. The evidence against Andrew Tate and his brother may have been quite substantial, which is why their appeals got swiftly denied. The prosecution likely presented compelling arguments and evidence that convinced the courts of the need to keep them in custody. Their denial of their appeal signifies the court's belief that they pose a significant risk and could significantly manipulate or interfere with the legal proceedings using certain tactics. So, what's next for Andrew Tate? How long will his arrest last? And what does the future hold for the top G? What can we expect in the upcoming episodes of this real-life legal thriller? Brace yourselves, folks, because the suspense is palpable. Andrew Tate and his brother will remain in custody for the next 30 days until January 29th. But that's not all. There are 3 possible scenarios that could play out, and each one is juicier than the last. Option number 1. The prosecution might request an extension of the arrest period if they believe more time is needed for their ongoing investigation. Can you imagine the secrets they're still uncovering? This case is like a puzzle waiting to be solved. Option number 2. Home arrest for 30 days. Will Andrew Tate and his brother be confined to their luxurious mansions? That could be a receipt for even more drama. But let's be real, the chances of this happening are pretty slim. The court wants to avoid any flight risks or potential witness tampering. And finally, option number 3, a pre-trial conditional release. But don't get too excited, folks. If this option is chosen, it comes with strict conditions. Regular visits to the police station, signing documents, and absolutely no leaving the country. Andrew will be watched and monitored by the authorities at all times when he's doing his podcasts, enjoying himself with his girls, or driving his Bugatti. The authorities will be waiting for Andrew Tate and his brother to put a foot wrong, make that one mistake, and that'll allow the authorities, or as Tate suggests, the Matrix, to put the Tate brothers in prison again. Now, let's discuss the judge's verdict in this case and the reasons behind his decision. Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. Why did the judge decide to keep Andrew Tate and his brother behind bars? Well, it turns out there are some concerns in play. Firstly, there's the fear that they might try to pull a disappearing act and flee the country. Can you imagine the headlines if that happened? But that's not all. The judge also considered the public's reaction and potential unrest if they were set free. With the serious nature of the charges and their high-profile status, society's safety is priority. We can't have chaos on the streets, can we? And let's not forget witness tampering. As public figures with influence and resources, Andrew Tate and his brother could easily manipulate witnesses. The court wants to maintain the integrity of the investigation and protect those who dare to speak up. It's like a battle of wits between the law and these reality TV stars. Now, amidst all these allegations, here's what Andrew Tate's lawyer had to say in his client's defense. This is where things get really interesting. Andrew Tate's defense team is claiming that his controversial online persona is just an act. They argue that he's merely playing a character and that his online behavior shouldn't be taken as a reflection of his true self. Say what? But hold on, the judge isn't buying it. They pointed out that the alleged victims experienced this same attitude and behavior as Andrew Tate and his brother. So, can we really separate their online persona from their real-life actions? It's a courtroom showdown of personas versus reality. The judge's decision indicates a belief that the defendant's online behavior may be a reflection of their true character, in that their actions align with the allegations brought against them. It is essential for the court to consider the patterns of behavior and the credibility of the victims when assessing the defendant's claims of playing a character. This legal battle is far from over, as it's going to be a long, hard fight for the Tate brothers. Investigations can take months, and if the case goes to trial, we're talking about 1 to 3 years, or even more years of legal drama. We'll witness the presentation of evidence, intense witness testimonies, nail-biting cross-examinations, and fiery arguments from both the prosecution and the defense. It's like a courtroom TV show with multiple seasons. The timeline for this case remains uncertain, as investigations can vary in duration depending on the complexity of the evidence and the number of witnesses involved. It could take several months before the investigation concludes. The prosecution and defense will need sufficient time to gather evidence, interview witnesses, and prepare their arguments. If the case proceeds to trial, it will be a battle of legal minds. The courtroom will provide a platform for the presentation of evidence, witness testimony, and expert opinion. The prosecution will strive to prove the defendant's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, while the defense will fiercely fight to establish their innocence. This legal showdown will captivate us all. So, what do people have to say about this case? Do they really think the allegations leveled against Andrew Tate and his brother are true? Secondly, how does the case impact the victims? Well, this case has become a hot topic not only in Romania, where Andrew Tate was living at the time of the alleged crimes, but internationally as well. The combination of a high-profile defendant and the gravity of the charges has captured the public's attention like a real-life crime thriller. Let's not forget the brave victims who have come forward. This isn't just about the drama and headlines, it's about justice for those who have suffered. 6 victims have stepped into the spotlight, revealing varying degrees of abuse and exploitation. 1 victim has accused Andrew Tate of rape, while the rest are connected to charges of human trafficking. It's a heartbreaking reminder of the dark side of fame and power. The impact on the victims should not be overlooked. It takes great courage for survivors of human trafficking and sexual assault to come forward and share their experiences. The court must ensure that their voices are heard and that justice is served. The attention surrounding the case serves as an opportunity to shed light on the broader issue of human trafficking and the need for stronger measures to prevent and combat it. Buckle up for the courtroom showdown. The twists and turns of the Andrew Tate human trafficking case continue to shock and captivate us all. With the denial of their appeal, the drama intensifies, and the courtroom battle awaits. So, there you have it, folks. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, because we'll be keeping you updated every step of the way. Until next time, stay tuned for more breaking news and thrilling updates on this high-profile case.